Hi, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Happy Tuesday. Hope you are all doing good and had a good weekend, holiday weekend at that, celebrating
Yes.
MLK's birthday. So beautiful. How are things with you, EQ?
Things have gotten a lot more quieter in my world, and I'm so happy. I can breathe. So Obamacare ACA is now closed. So it's
Yay.
only special enrollment period. And Covered California, though, goes on till the end of the month.
All right. Well, but it's
Yeah.
not as busy as
No,
your
no,
others. So
not at all. So yeah, I feel like I'm back to the world of the living. And what about you?
everything's going good. So good to have you all here today. I see some new names, which is fantastic. I love that. We have, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right, Ecos 3333. Love that. Hello,
Mm.
welcome. Rolande is back in the house. Hey, good to see you. And Christine Thomas and John Johnson. Hello, hello. Miss Renee from the Tarot Love community. Big hugs. Hi, is it Siwi? Is that how we say that? Ciwi?
We'll
Siwi
go
and
with it. Sounds
yeah.
good. Sounds good.
Oh, is there an echo? Do you hear echo, Christine? Does anybody else? I'm not hearing an echo. Anybody else hear an echo? Hey, Mama Bear and Joji.
Hey guys.
We also have Evelyn, hello, and Samantha, be still and know, hello, 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 Bloom and Juliet.
Oh, Juliet said she's new.
Good to see you. Thank you for
Welcome.
being here, Juliet. So Christine hears an echo. Anybody else hear an echo? Okay, John says it's fine on his end.
Okay.
Okay, so no one else is getting an echo, Christine. It might be something in your setup. Just you might want to maybe go back out and come back in to see if that helps. Could be a connection thing. I'm not sure. The whole technology thing, it's a lot.
Yeah.
um,
Okay, cool.
okay, Juliet. Okay. Oh, cool. Juliet's on with Rondell. Very fun. Hello. Okay, so go ahead and get your questions into the chat. We usually typically do about 5 questions, not in any particular order. So make sure that you hang around. So if we have questions when we're answering your question, that's always helpful. But I will start starring those.
And while you're doing that, I want to share with everybody. I had a great experience. I had mentioned it to you over the weekend on Saturday
Mm.
evening. I got a chance to see Tyler Henry, the psychic medium, the Hollywood medium, I guess you can call him. He was live at the Microsoft Theater downtown LA. And oh my gosh, we had like the perfect seats. So we were literally right at the stage. We were in the second row. It was over 2,000 people. Parking was horrendous, but oh my, and expensive.
That's typical LA in general, but
Yeah, my friend had to pay $40, and
oh
I
my
got lucky
God.
with $20. But oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was like 2 hours. He talked a lot about who he is, his upbringing, and had like a video montage of his life and those experiences and how he told his dad, him coming out not once but twice, one about being a medium and one about, you know, um, coming out of the closet. And so he ended up, like I said, reading for about maybe 7 people. It was very loving. He is so sweet. His energy
He
just
just
felt
seems
so.
like he's a really sweet guy.
He really is. And then his mom was there. So we had a segment where she had like this basket where people must have dropped off questions. So she would throughout kind of like read a couple of the questions and then he would answer the audience questions that way, kind of to break it up a little bit. But it was really, really good. And he ended up giving 2 free readings away. So yeah.
Nice. I love
Yeah.
that. Um, okay, so we have right now, I have as far as questions, I have Juliet, Evelyn, and Be Still and Know. We'll get ready for our card for the collective. Okay, I see Bloom. I see your question. I got you. And then I could take one more question before I close it off.
Well, you know, I'm
There it
usually
is.
oh,
Seaweed. Okay. So that's it for the questions. The questions are closed. And of course, I forgot to mention, don't forget to hit that thumbs up while you're here.
right, subscribe and like.
Hmm. Let me pin this to the top.
All right. While you're doing that, I've already pulled a card for the collective, and I can go first to give you time to do that while you're doing that.
Okay.
Let me just pull up the North Node. Here it is, 116. Okay. All right. Wow. I love this card. So, guys, I'm using the Moonology Oracle deck. I haven't used this in a minute, so I kind of was drawn to it today, and I love this. So, this is the card that I drew. Step out of your comfort zone. This is all about the North Node for those that know astrology. Overall, before I even read this, what I'm feeling, I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory. I think it's for us to take that leap of faith, right? And even though it's uncomfortable to do change or do something different, but in order to grow and to get what you want, you're going to have to get out of your own way and take that leap of faith. And step out of your comfort zone. It's kind of like if you keep saying, oh, I want to win the lottery. We'll just use that example. You guys have probably heard this before. But you don't want to drive down the street to the grocery store, wherever you go to buy your lotto tickets to get one, because it's like, I don't really like that store, or I don't like driving. Well, how are you going to win the lottery if you don't get out of your comfort zone to get in the car or have somebody to drive you, do something different to get to whatever store to get that lotto ticket, right?
You got to be in it to win it.
You got to be in it and step out of whatever is holding you back and get out of that comfort of you not going forward, because you're keeping yourself back. So stepping out of that comfort zone, do something new, look at yourself in a new way, and you will achieve what you want to achieve. So with that being said, I'm just going to read just a little bit, just a few sentences here. There's a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind somehow, because you are headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going towards doing the thing that scares you within reason. This card is all about living your life purpose, which is possibly what you've asked for. It's urging you to dare to do something different with your life and your direction, to take action. So, are you willing to follow through and lead the life you incarnated to live? If you finally find the courage to make the leap, there's a good chance you'll come out to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? Right? So, guys, take that leap of faith and step out of that comfort zone.
I love that. Well, mine is kind of like it's an add-on to that, a little bit more, which is learn also stay neutral. Okay, creating balance. It's great to get out and take risks, but sometimes we want to be mindful of where we're jumping into. So, the back of this, these cards are called the language of letting go. And
Oh.
today I will refuse to jump into the middle of others' affairs, issues, and relationships. I will trust others to work out their own problems, including the ideas and feelings they want to communicate to each other. So, what is key about this, and what I think is important, which I do sometimes, is especially with my daughter, right? When she wants to give me advice, when she comes to me and she wants to share stuff with me, I always, I try my best to always ask her, would you like my advice, or do you just want me to listen? And
Mm.
this is really key and important because, especially as a parent, because we want to put in our own ideas and our own solutions of what we feel that the kiddos should be doing. But sometimes they can just figure it out for themselves.
Mhm.
So it's just giving them that space, that opportunity. So, do you want me to listen, or do you want my advice? And this can go with adults as well, with friends and uh, coworkers, or whatever, if someone's sharing something with you. So that allows you to stay in that neutral space, and you're not diving into something that maybe you shouldn't be diving into. So that is that message that I have for everyone.
Oh, cool.
Hey,
Oh my
everyone, for
God.
joining.
Put Samantha's at 413. Look what she wrote.
Funny story. I had a strong feeling to buy a lotto ticket, but I didn't want to go into the store to buy one last week. Someone won the lotto at my shop. No, Samantha.
Isn't that something?
Wow.
That's exactly what we're talking about. So Spirit gave me that, obviously, that message for a reason. I thought it was odd. I'm like, why am I talking about lotto tickets? But I'm supposed to say this, but okay, let's go with it. So yes, Samantha, perfect. Exactly what we're talking about.
Wow. Well, Samantha, maybe this will make you feel a little bit better. I had a friend that played the same lottery numbers all the time, every single time. The one time she did not play it because the weather was bad and she didn't want to go out to buy her ticket, and she didn't. Don't you know her numbers came out?
Wow.
She
Oh my God.
cried and cried
I
and
bet.
cried.
I had a situation of my friend, her mom would play these numbers, the same numbers all the time. The one time she asked her husband, go and get my ticket for me. Well, he didn't, he forgot or whatever. Do you know her numbers hit? It was like multi-million.
Yeah.
Her numbers hit.
Yeah.
She was so mad. Of course, they're divorced today. But anyway.
Oh, wow. That is too
Oh gosh,
funny.
I know.
Oh,
Hello,
so
everybody that came in.
yeah, I see
Hello.
Nancy, aloha,
Mhm.
aloha, Eliza. Um, and I know there's a few others. Kathy G, hello, hello. Don't
Hello.
forget to hit that thumbs up. And the questions are closed for this evening. So we have them starred already, and I'm getting ready to put the first one up. John says that happened to me last Thursday and it cost me $330. Wow.
Wow. Wow. And
Well,
also, Christine, I want to say to you the most benevolent outcome for parking, it works on everything. I now make it a part of my morning routine when I wake up. Before my feet hit the ground, I say my little intentions and my prayers for the day, and I end it with the most benevolent outcome for today and all involved. And it has, oh my gosh, I love it. I mean, yeah, it really, really works. Rolandi had a question. I don't know if you see that. She put it in again. Are you still taking questions?
no, I closed it off already. If there's time, I'll put you on the back burner just in case. Okay. So our first question, we'll start with the last one that came in. How's that?
Okay.
For Kiwi, is there anyone in love coming for me?
Mm.
Anyone in love coming for CV?
Right off the bat, I'm feeling a yes, but I just don't know if this person is going to be the forever person. Well, let's see. Oh.
Did you just come out of a relationship, Siwi? I'm seeing an ending to something. Siwi says, I'm still young. It's not my forever person.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you had a
this makes
breakup.
a lot of sense.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's the first card that came out, the ending to something. So I do see someone coming in, but it doesn't feel like it's right away. It feels, I feel like right now that they're still, that you're still working on some stability for yourself. But it looks like it may come through a group communication with others. So it's probably going to be through somebody that you know. I do have the wishes fulfilled. And then this is also a guidance, a networking card. It could be the internet as well, but I think it's going to come through the group. And I do have at the base of my deck the connection, the love connection, which is 4 + 2, that's a 6. So it could be looking at within these 6 months here, within the next 6 months. I feel that it's going to be somewhere in that time frame. So that's going to put us where, or with something dealing with 6. So, but 6 months feels about right. It doesn't feel like something really soon. We'll see what EQ has for you.
Okay. This is interesting. Okay. So I got for you in the past position, I got proceed with caution, take it slow. But then I got someone is going to come.
Oh, you got a 6 on that too.
I did. So someone is going to come. But then this, I was like, woo, when you asked her about, did she have a breakup? I got third party. So it made me feel like also 2 things, that one coming in from the group, because this is all about groups, but it's also about somebody was cheating. And then I got the whistleblower at the end of the deck. So somebody got caught. So that's why it made me feel like, okay, I got it. So I'm like, well, let me get a little bit more. So at least she could walk away with something. So we know that part. And it does look like the break. I see the breakup again. I see that Spirit wants you to heal, because I got the healing. So you need to heal from that and learn from that relationship. Because I got this where you're setting yourself free, like you're removing yourself. But I do feel like, yes, you need to definitely trust. Okay. Trust what you're getting, who's coming into yourself. I do feel like there will be chemistry with somebody, but you really need to kind of sit with yourself, retreat. So I think you need to you don't want to keep picking the same type of people and having the same type of experiences. So you want to make sure that he wasn't cheating. Okay. Then the next person might. So just be having that caution and that awareness. Okay. Because I am getting that. So it might be a new person coming in, but I don't feel like they're your forever person, but there will be someone that is going to come in with an attraction, but have that caution.
Okay. Good luck to you.
Okay.
Hi, Linda Benda. You behave in that chat now, or I'll have to have you removed, Linda Benda.
Uh-oh. Hi, Linda. Oh, my good.
You're welcome, Siwi.
My stars.
Okay, let us jump here to Miss Evelyn. Will I get a job soon? So, Linda, what I'm feeling is like, yes, there is a job coming. But I feel like that the first one that's coming through is not going to be the one that you want. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if it's money or something with this particular job that I feel that's coming. But let me just see. But I feel like the one that you want will come. It just may take a little longer than the one that's going to be presented to you. You said Linda. Oh, not Evelyn. Oh, Evelyn. Sorry. Look, Linda Binda got all in my head. I'm so sorry about that. She has this habit of doing these mind tricks. So Evelyn, I feel that there is a job that's coming soon, but it may not be the one that you want.
I agree. I see in the past where she lost a job. So I see there's a loss in her past current position. I see you putting in some applications on the computer. I see this is all about communication. So that's already been established. And the final outcome card for you is yes. It's a 10, which is a 1, which is new beginnings. Your ship is coming in. So yes, I do feel like you are going to get a job. Definitely. It's a 1. So that 1 could be one day, but I don't think that. I'm not feeling that. 1 month could be as early as 1 month into 1 year. So that's the span. I just want to give you a little bit of word of caution. Get out of your head though. I feel like you're really, really, really in your head about it. I'm doing a lot of thinking hard about it. But it is going to happen because the next card I got is the windmill. This is success. So yeah, it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. All right. So the first card I have is the Queen of Wands here. This is really shows me like your energy of how strong, ambitious, confident person that you are. You've been making the moves to looking for a job with the Chariot here. And then I have the Page of Pentacles of good news. So something is coming in. However, here's the Five of Cups. There's a grief, there's a loss.
Mm-hmm.
So it's something there that's not quite right that you want. But this is the next card I pulled is the Knight of Swords. This is like quick, sudden action. So I feel like it's something that they're going to want you to do right away with this. So you have to be prepared to know. What I would say to you is really be prepared in knowing exactly what it is that you want. So that even you can present that. You never know. Let's say if it's just a money thing, tell them your offer, what it is that you want, if it's a job that sounds right for you. But there's going to be something that's not quite exactly what you want. So you need to get clear on exactly all the different things that you want from your job so that you can present that to them. And who knows, maybe it can lean in your favor of something for you. So that's what I have for you. Good luck.
Hey, Aiden and Hilda.
Hey, Aiden. Yeah, you can throw your wrench at Linda Binda. That would be really interesting. But yes. All right. Juliet. I have been told that money is coming to me. And I was curious as to where it could be coming from. Maybe my TV shows sold or science sold, not sure. Okay.
Oh, let's see. That's interesting question.
That is. Hey, Teresa.
Hey, Miss Teresa. Juliet.
Okay, where is this money coming from? TV shows sold or science sold. So I guess we can look at the two different, what's coming in from, if there's something for TV there. Trying to think of the best way to go about this.
This is interesting. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let me pull another deck, because what I'm getting is something that I feel like it might, to me, feel like a lawsuit, possibly. Or something and I'll show you why. And I'm gonna pull another deck, but the first card I got was this. So this is like, something that doesn't feel good, right? Something that is sour, something that is not. If it was something positive and great, it would be all sweet, but it's sour. So that lets me know something may have happened in your past that maybe you were upset about, maybe things didn't go through, because the next card I got was redaction. This is a contract, but the contract maybe fell through, or something you did previously that gave you a bad taste in your mouth, we'll put it that way. But then the redaction, it's like they didn't move forward, things were hidden. But then I got the healing card. So it's definitely something that you have done in your past, but it didn't work out well. With the redaction made me feel like a contract. Kind of what I felt with that. And then at the bottom of that deck was, usually if it's like this, that means something was on fire. That means that, things weren't working out, but it came upside down. So this lets me know that the fire is being, being extinguished. So it makes me feel like it's something that you did in the past. She said, yes, I was put in a psychiatric home, but now have references for being psychic. Okay, maybe she's talking to somebody else, because I'm not understanding that as it relates to what I was saying.
I think she was talking about a vision, still talking about a vision.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was something that was not positive. I had something that happened, but there's a contract again. There's that contract. So there's something or paperwork. There's something that you were involved with in the past that did not work out in your favor, but it is coming back to you in your favor. I'm going to pull from another deck just to see if I can get a little bit more what that could possibly be.
Did you want me to go while you do that?
Yeah, go ahead. Let me just see if I can tap into a little bit more. Go ahead.
Okay. So you went to war and am owed a payout.
Oh.
Okay.
It could possibly be that, because it wasn't positive. It was something that was not good for you.
Okay.
Not good at all. But it's going to pay out, though.
Well, I looked at TV and science, and the TV, I see that there could possibly be a payout coming from that. I have the Two of Cups, which can represent partnership, and the teamwork, the collaboration with the Three of Pentacles here. And then the Nine of Swords. I'm not sure why there may have been, you had stress or worry around that, but I do show the Ace of Cups, which is, abundance. The cup overfloweth, in the Ten of Cups. So it's satisfaction, harmony. That looks like a really strong possibility as far as TV. As far as science, though, I have the Three of Swords. So there was some type of heartbreak or something around it, and that involved a lot of emotions with the moon. The Lovers, again, showing a type of partnership, a connection with that. The King of Swords with communication. And then I have the Nine of Swords, which is, again, dealing with some loss or upset about something. So I don't really see it with the science, but I do see more happening with the TV. And then what EQ's picking up too, as well, with the other thing here for you.
Yep. I'm still getting I'm going to stick with what I had because I can see that the Chariot, that there is something coming in for her, that she's overcome some obstacles. So there's movement, and that had caused her a lot of stress and worry. It's a lot of stress and worry with this. And then this I got the Emperor upside down. So something that did happen to her that wasn't positive, but it's going to be righted. So I feel like big money. There's big money that's going to be coming to her because of a past situation. And at the bottom of the deck, I got luck, that she has luck on her side, and it is coming. So yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay. Hope that helps.
Yeah, she says, thank you so much. It's all way cool that what you're saying. Thanks for helping me to see.
Okay, good.
All right. Yeah, you're welcome. And I forgot to put the banner up, just as everybody already knows, but it's always good for us to say, for entertainment purposes only. There we go. Okay, next up. Be still and know. Feels like my momentum is building. Am I ready for a new job health-wise after surgery a few months ago? All right. Well, we love hearing that.
Yes.
That's awesome. Continuing that wonderful, healthy healing. Oh, thanks, Dean. Big hugs to you. Hope you're doing well.
Hey, Dean.
So be still now. Ready for a new job.
Isn't this something? Okay. I'm going to say yes. What I initially heard was yes, you are. However, it depends on the type of job. And then when I started pulling cards after that, I see your growth. This is all about healing also, but there's growth that you are moving forward. Things are working out. Things aren't quite revealed to you yet because I got the secret not knowing. So it's up to you to basically to put out there what you want. Just make sure it's not something that's going to cause any additional stress on the body, as well as your mental emotional stress. But I do see your healing. So I've got the healing card. So I see that as well. And at the bottom of the deck, I got for you, you can try again, that it's okay. Try it again, meaning go back to work. And then I got at the bottom of that was the block card, that you can't go forward, but it's upside down. So that lets me know again, you choosing the right job, and you will be able to go forward. So that's what I got.
Okay. So the first card I got for you is the Six of Swords. So you're moving out of those troubled waters, right, with the healing and everything else, and moving to more calmer waters. And I have the Hangman, which is a transition card, or looking at things a little bit differently. I think for you, it's going to be important in finding something that you can pace yourself, because I also got the Temperance card. But yes, I do see that you're ready. This is the Four of Wands, so the card of harmony, celebration. Just make sure that you find something that's going to provide good balance for you. Temperance card. And you know, that's open to how you want to look at things. Now, especially after the pandemic, people are looking at work options so differently. So, maybe there's something from working from home where you can get rest in between, or maybe there's a job or a situation where they allow you to, maybe work a little bit at home, work there at the office. There's different ways that you can look at things, but temperance is going to be important so you don't get overwhelmed with the 10 of wands here. This is the card of burdensome. So especially when you've been out of work for a little bit and you step back into it, it can be a lot of energy. So keeping that in mind. But I do have the 9 of pentacles here. So the freedom card, the wealth card. So yeah, absolutely. Getting a green light here. So good luck. Good luck to you. Okay. And we have Bloom. Hello, Bloom.
That reminds me of when I hear Bloom.
Judy Bloom?
Judy Bloom. Hello, God. It's me, Margaret.
Those are my favorite books. I loved her
me
books.
Too.
Yes. I'm sure you don't get that at all, Bloom. But
yeah, we're dating ourselves, but yes.
Right. So do you see my ex-boyfriend finally leaving me alone?
Do you want him to leave you alone? It's your energy too.
That's important. Mm-hmm. That is important.
You can cut the cord and you do that visually. She said, I want him to leave me alone. Cut the cord. And how you do that, imagine you see a cord between you and this person. And you can literally in your mind, you can create you see these big golden, bright scissors, and you can have your angels and your guides on both sides of the scissors, his angels and guides, your angels and guides, and together you cut that cord. You see it being gone. He goes his way, you go your way, and then say a nice prayer thanking your angels and your guides and his angels and guides for cutting you guys so you may move forward without each other in love and light. So you can do something like that, make up your own affirmations, but you get the idea. Mm-hmm. So that's one way of cutting the cords, and start doing that. And you may have to do it more than once.
Or it's called a restraining order.
There is that. There is that. But I would still cut the cord.
Let's hope that I don't feel like it's that serious, but
that was a good one.
That doesn't feel like it, but
yes, you can do that too.
Let's see. I do feel like he's slacking off. I feel like, it's what EQ is talking about, that energy, how much you give your attention to, how much energy that you put into things. It's like they can still feel that. So when you cut those cords, it's going to be really important for you to just do your best not to think about him or worry about him coming back, because now you're still having that energy there, and that's going to lure him to you. So I do see that energy kind of dissipating, but don't be surprised. They, for whatever reason, always seem to resurface even years from now. It's just a kind of thing that happens. I don't know what it is, but it happens. But yeah, I think EQ has cards, so I'll let her pull while I pull my cards.
Yeah, I'm still pulling some more, but I like what Dean says. He said, burn some sage and chant, be gone, devil. Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah. Or another thing you can do, because I've done this before as well, is you can write the person's name on tissue, and then you can
blow your nose in it.
No. You say a release prayer. I release you now with love and light out of my life, and you can burn it, and then make sure you do it maybe over the toilet or over the sink or something like that, and then burn it. Okay, that's another thing you can do. Some people put the note in their shoes as they walk away. It's for a week. So you have that little note with the, positive affirmations. We always want to do it in love and light.
Mm-hmm.
And then that way, yep, and flush it. Yes, Christine, flush
Mm-hmm.
it. Be
Or
gone.
garbage disposal.
Or garbage. Yeah, anything like that. Those things will work. He's kind of stalking me. Whoa.
Whoa, he recently. Okay. I'm sorry. Not in joke about the restraining order, but if it's gotten that serious, then it's going to be
Yeah.
important. You might want to um that's serious, Bloom.
Yeah, that's
So
serious.
I was being, funny about the restraining order, but that's nothing to joke about. So with that said, I seriously would think about going and talking to someone about that and taking that seriously. Because if he's already come at you once, then yeah, you don't want to take any chances with that.
Mhm. Okay. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I can see that. So, okay, I see where you guys were going back and forth, in your relationship. I see where you were together, right? Where you were the couple, but there's the devil there.
Mm.
So that does show me the obsession, right? And in a negative way, but I do see victory in overcoming that. Okay, I do see that coming as well. And I see it's coming soon. So you're getting close to it. This is a number 7 attached to it. 7 could be the 7th month of July, or it could be 7 days, could be anything like that. But it's interesting because I do see, I think this is maybe his energy. See, he's caged in. And you can see when I was mentioning to you, I see you overcoming him. Look at the light. You're getting close to the light, but look at the light for him. It's dim. It's getting further and further away. This is him being boxed in. So I would definitely do a restraining order to keep him away and boxed in. As when time goes on, you're getting further and further and further away from him
Yeah.
or this person. So that's what I feel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
and
think
there
I
is a
think that I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Could be the restraining order, but it's something paperwork, communication. So that's what I'm getting with that. Yeah.
And Bloom, don't worry if anyone doesn't take you seriously. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what other people think. It's what you know and what you feel and what you need to do for yourself to feel protected. So with that said, go to the police station, file a report, get a restraining order. That's for protection. Like I said, I did feel his energy moving out, but you want full protection, especially if you've already had an incident. You don't want it to get carried away. It doesn't matter. This day and age, there's so much going on with people mentally. You just don't know what to trust and what not to trust. So go with your gut on that one.
Yeah.
I do show the worrying about the situation. And how it's getting closer to something good coming out of this, okay? Because here he's in the middle. He's represented by the fox being sneaky and sly. But then I pulled out good fortune and wishes fulfilled. So it will happen for you, but I would just for that extra bit of layers to do that. I'd also, I like what Christine said, put spiritual protection around you. Another thing you can do is get some black tourmaline if you like crystals. It's a stone of protection. I would have that as well. Christine said, get a dog.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. But do whatever, these things are great. I would say, the cutting of the ties and all that kind of stuff. But because this person has already done something, you need to take it further.
Yeah.
So, okay. So please do that for yourself. It's for your own protection. So yeah, big hugs to you.
Eliza has said something that was very interesting, a recommendation for her as well.
May I respectfully suggest to scan your energy field for the places where you are still connected. Do the paperwork for the restraining order and then do more energy work. Fill the places where you have allowed. Thank you, Eliza. Beautifully said.
Yes.
Yeah. Beautifully said.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Rolanda, you want to put your question in? Go ahead. We have time to do one more. Oh, oh gosh. And remind me again. I always, in EQ, we go through this all the time. I don't know where I need to engrave this in my head. Is it Roland or Rolande?
I thought it was Rolande. Because we were saying Roland before.
Right.
It's Rolande.
Okay.
I heard other people say Roland. I'm like, no, it's not.
It's
But
Rolande.
mhm.
I thought I was saying it right, but then I always question it every time I say it.
Yeah. That's
I
okay.
like to confuse myself. Yes, that's beautiful, John. Thank you for doing that. Everyone's sending Bloom some love, some light, some protection. Roland.
Oh, just
It's
roll
neither.
on. The E is
Roland.
silent.
Okay, where can I engrave that so I can remember that? Because it's like because I like to say people's names correctly, and we both do, and it's just like it makes me crazy every time, and I always forget. Roland. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna put it in my little notes here
Mhm.
on my computer.
Hello,
Okay, Roland, we're
Sharon.
waiting for your question. Hey, strawberry rhubarb. How are you?
Oh, Roland, go ahead and post your question.
Here it is. So my question is, should I take a loan out on the house my son is living to buy out my sister in her dad's will?
Oh.
Hmm.
Should I take a loan out?
Okay. I'm feeling like this little bit of tension or restriction or something around that. Is your sister open to that? To you buying her out? Because I feel a little yeah, Sharon, we're closed for tonight. This is our last one for this evening. I'm not sure. I'm feeling like there's a how do I want to say this? I don't know. Tension is the best word I can say. It's just I feel like some type of tension. Let me see if it comes up in my cards. Hey, Jaconda. Ah, there it is. My sister
Okay.
will not work with us. The house was bought in 2014 for 130,000. She is demanding current value, which is 380. Whoa.
Now I understand what I'm saying.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, it's thick.
Yeah, I've got the devil around it. I see that there's a delay with the contract and the devil. But what's interesting is the bottom of the deck is this is like the best card in this deck. So this is all about success and luck. I must pay her half.
Half of the
Half
380,
she wants half of the 380.
which so she wants half. She doesn't want the full thing, or she's still demanding the full value. So does she want half now and half later?
No, she gets half. They both own the house. They both own the house, but she
Oh,
wants
okay.
her sister, if she buys her sister out, her sister wants the current market value of 380 instead of 130. Okay.
That's
Go
crazy.
back to her question. My question: should I take a loan on my friend's house to buy my sister out? Let me. Well, okay. The question I have is: your sister cannot sell the house without you because you both have half ownership of it. So if your sister tries to sell it, she can't without you. And if she does, you have to agree to it, which would mean that you would get current market value. So my thing is, why do you need to buy her out? That's the part that I'm a little confused with. Why would you need to buy her out? Why not just leave it as it is if she chooses? Okay, I rent it from the lady from. Right. That is not true. She can force me to sell. No, that's what I'm saying. She can't force you to sell. I mean, she can do whatever she wants, but it takes two because you're both owners. It was you both have part you both are owners of the properties. What I'm saying, that was willed to both of you guys. So she can't do anything without you, and you can't do anything without her. If you want to buy the house outright and get rid of her, not having to deal with her, then yes, you're gonna have to buy her out. So the question is, do I buy her out at full market value or at the original price of the house? Okay, let me see.
So, I mean, my cards don't look bad. I do have that, the first card is the Knight of Swords, which is like sudden action, taking charge of the situation. And she says, we have talked with attorneys. I must sell or buy her out. Okay, I'm going to show you what my cards say. I have the Four of Swords, which I feel is, this is the mediation that's taking place here. But I feel that you guys are kind of like almost there with the Six of Swords, moving into calmer waters, but it has to be reciprocal with the Six of Pentacles going both ways. So my question is, would she possibly be open? Because I do have a completion card here with the World. So I think you guys will get to a place. Is she willing, or maybe with working with the lawyers, if there's a way that going somewhere in between the, what it was priced at to the current value? Is there a middle ground that you both can meet to try to satisfy both sides? That's kind of what I'm feeling about it. The base of the deck, I have the Seven of Pentacles, which is the investment card, taking stock. Efforts lead to success. So I think it's all about that giving and receiving, trying to find that common ground. And you may have already tried. She says, is it practical financially okay for me to buy? She's not trying to work with me.
I get the same card at the bottom, that it's going to work out some kind of a way. It's going to work itself out. I see all the strife, and
I don't see anything negative financially wise.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see where it can be maybe a little more fair for you.
Well, I would say this. I'm a realtor, but I believe you're in, as they say, down under.
Yeah.
So I don't know the laws in Australia or down there. but I can just say here, if she agreed to sell it to you for the original amount, then that would be you guys would agree upon that. But because she wants the fair market value and
Oh, Roland is in Arizona,
she's in Arizona.
actually.
What I think she was
Okay.
didn't we
I
thought
think
she was
you're thinking of Rondell.
I'm thinking Rondell. That's right. Okay. Okay. So I don't know Arizona laws either. I know California and Georgia, but um it really comes down to what you guys agree upon. So and more than likely she would get the fair market value. Um because you would be able to turn around and let's just say if you sold it for the lesser amount and then you turned around bought her out for the lesser amount, then you put the house on the market for the fair market value, then
She
she's
won't
not
sell.
getting
She says she won't sell at what they bought in 2014.
right. And that's what I'm saying. The reason why is because she doesn't trust you to keep the house at the lower amount because you can turn around and sell it for the higher amount of the fair market amount when you buy her out. So she's just saying, okay, to alleviate all of that, just do the fair market value. My dad bought the house and put it in the trust. Yeah. Yeah. So it would be the fair market value that you guys would have to agree upon. And more than likely, it's the courts more than likely are going to say the fair market amount. But that's something that you would have to discuss, obviously, with the attorneys, and they probably in your state would tell you the fair market value because I am getting. I think it may have to go to the courts for them to decide. So you might because this is my law card and as well. Yeah, I'm thinking that that's what's you guys are ultimately. I keep getting the card with the and I shuffled. I keep getting that same card at the end. It's gonna be a little stressful because I see that here. You know, this anxiety and stress. I do see that. But I do see there is going to be an agreement. This is about an opportunity. So something's going to happen with a group of people. I feel like you may have to let me go back to this. You may have to get the courts involved or at least mediation. That's always better than going, actually to court. So there you go. I think I'm feeling like you might need to go to the mediation, which would be a far better for you guys to do it that way. Let the mediator make the final decision after you both state your case. And then, but I do feel like when it goes to the mediation, it's going to come out positive, and I think you're going to be satisfied. And I think she is too. So that is what I figured. Yeah. That's, the mediator is going to be a man. There's somebody with the man who's going to be fair and impartial for mediation.
So yeah, I was just looking at what Jaconda said about the loan, said a third party could be an agreed price, no skin off anybody's nose, and you don't have to take out a loan. Loan is not good at this time. So I mean, I did pull out on the loan. Of course, you really want to really take a look at all of that. But I do have the good news around the partnership that it's going to move swiftly. I got 2 Swift cards, actually fast action cards, allowing you to move into calmer waters around the investment. So yes, a loan is possible if that's something that you want to take a look at. In doing that, I have at the bottom the justice card, which I feel too, it's good to continue with the attorneys or mediators or whoever you're using to settle all of this. So mediation. Okay. I hope that my son and grandchildren get to stay there so the kids can stay in the schools they have been in, both 15 and 14. Yeah, that's horrible to have to up and move.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
she's all about this, so.
Yeah. Good luck to you,
I'm still
Roland.
feeling the mediation is the best route to go, honestly.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck to you. Hey, Aspie. Aspie says, been up for 2 days and down to 112 pounds. I do believe this may well literally kill me. Oh, well, back to throwing my world in the dumpster. Oh, Aspie.
Aw.
Um,
You're welcome, Roland. I hope that helped you.
yes, you're welcome. The a-hole trying to steal my home, graduated from the department I served for 20 years. How's that for effed up? All right. And prayer warriors, we need some prayer around Aspie and helping things to get straightened out on that end. Keep your chin up, Aspie. Stay above water.
Yes.
So sorry you're going through it right now. The best thing to do is to really just try to take care of yourself, getting some food in your system, even when you don't feel like eating. I know that feels stressful and it kind of shuts down the whole system. You don't want to eat, you don't want to do anything, but really try to manage your self-care during
Yeah.
this time, okay?
So important. So
Yeah.
important.
Big hugs to you.
Mm-hmm. And Aspie, earlier, I don't know if you were able to listen to some of the comments from earlier when we were talking about asking for the most benevolent outcome. So I would say start putting your intentions out of what you want for your highest and best good, but not just for you. You always want to make sure the people that are involved and around as well. And if you start doing that, things will start to change, and they'll start to change in your favor. And just make sure you send love and light around the situation, and you'll see some movement heading your way.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I always love to see when I need people kind of out of my space and need them to like leave or go somewhere else. I always say, I send them beautiful blessings and may they move on to bigger and better things.
Mm-hmm.
May
Yep.
they move on to bigger and better things. So that's the nice way of saying F off.
Right. Exactly. Because remember, what we put out there in the universe, it does come back to us in some form or fashion.
It
So that's
sure
why you
does.
want to be mindful of how you're thinking and what you're putting out.
Yes. I love when Eliza gives us astrology information.
Mm-hmm.
Serious because tomorrow the annual conjunction between the sun and Pluto happens. The time before that happens is the most intense. Good to know.
Yes.
All right. All right, everyone. We are at the hour. Thank you for hanging out with us today. We hope you enjoy the rest of your week. And we'll see you soon. I'll be on this Friday morning for coffee chat. So be sure to tune in. If you're not subscribed to our individual channels, make sure you do. Sonjaraynelee and Wisdom of the Blue Lotus. And I think you've put up a couple of new pick a cards.
Yeah, I've
EQ.
got a couple new ones and some more coming out. So yes, definitely.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So be well, be safe,
Yep.
and take care.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Bye.